Hi, Cancer. Good morning, my friends. Welcome in. Cancer, I'm here to do a love check-in message for you. We've just ended Capricorn season, which is your opposite sign. Venus already moved out of Capricorn and into Aquarius, and I can feel the energy change. Anyway, Cancer, this morning I'm going to be taking a look at a person coming in toward you. This could be a person that you have on your mind, so always keep in mind the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable in love readings. Get in only where you fit in. All right, Cancer, who's coming in for you? We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So somebody who wants to come in and restore a sense of joy or playfulness into a situation. Maybe there's been fights between the two of you in the past. Let's see. They plan to come in with some fun. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Let's see where that goes. Let's do an Amore Psyche for you, Cancer. Let me see some of the more physical or sexual components in this connection. Okay. Oh boy. We have the game of love. Well, that's Venus in Aquarius for you. In the tarot, Venus in Aquarius is the Five of Swords, and it involves a lot of games, a lot of mind games. That might be how this person plays, right? Maybe they enjoy a lot of mental banter. You know, the game of love, it could be a new situation. And in the beginning, we rarely show our true selves, right, Cancer? But the situation involves or is calling for you to have trust because this person's playing. Let's see where this goes. Let's go to the pulp. What do they have on their mind when it comes to you? What are they thinking about here for Cancer? We have Aries major. Yeah, okay. They just want to play. They want to have fun. They're like, let's just keep it light. Let's not think about anything serious or make any serious plans. Let's just go for it and see what happens. You could be dealing with an Aries. But the Fool in a love reading is like, I'm down. Whatever happens, happens. Let's play. Let me see their heart. But yeah, trust, right? This requires you to have faith. Okay. How do they feel? We have the Five of Cups, water energy. The Five of Cups is sadness and regret. It could be remorse over actions taken in the past. The game of love, yeah. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This person has a lot of regret in their heart for what has happened in the past. And again, maybe this game of love, there were too many mind games being played, and now they feel sad about it. And they want to come in and be like, let's just have fun. I don't want to feel sad anymore. What actions do they want to take? Cancer. Page of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. You solidly could work with this person. But the Page of Wands is also about good news. And maybe, again, you could work with them. They could be at work, at your workplace, and wanting to come up to you and be like, I have a great idea. I'm all excited here. Page of Wands is very excited energy. And then for some of you, they could be working on conducting a message to send your way. And if they are into mind games, then they would very carefully craft every word that they say. And sometimes the Eight of Pentacles can be that for me, especially with the Page of Wands. Let me see the surrounding energy. This could be a furthering of their actions. It could be, yeah, it is. It is. We have the Knight of Wands, Mr. Playful energy here. Now, this person certainly could be younger than you. But we go from the Page to the Knight of Wands. They're like, I'm going in. I don't care what happens. I don't care where this passion leads me. I want what I want, what I want. And I'm just going to go for it. Page of Wands is very playful. Okay, what's the challenge? What's the challenge? The Knight of Wands just wants to explore the fun of things, follow the attention of the wand, right? What's the challenge? They're not serious. We have the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. Now, Cancer, if you're in this King of Pentacles energy, then you are definitely a lot more serious, a lot more mature than this person. And they just want to come in and have some playtime with you, the Fool, right? However, if this King of Pentacles is somebody around you, this playful energy, then the challenge is that they don't mean it. The King of Pentacles invests seriously into what they want. And they do not waste time or energy or attention on anything that's not going to lead to something solid. So with the King of Pentacles in the challenge and all of this, let's just have fun, let's just play. Person could be married. Potential outcome. Cancer. This situation is calling for you to have faith. The Nine of Swords, air energy, that's the opposite of faith. This person is stressing you out in a major way. They could be causing you nightmares, anxiety, staying up all night, overthinking. They're worrying you. Now, if there's a vast age difference, that could be part of the thing here. But really what I think it is that you don't trust them. King of Pentacles is in the challenge, and we got the Page of Wands, Knight of Wands being like, come on, let's just have some fun. All right, let's try to clarify a little bit here. See if we can go deeper. They got the Fool on their mind. 10 of Wands was there, yeah, okay. The Fool springs free of that 10 of Wands and says, I don't want it to be serious. Life is too heavy. Let's just have some fun. The Fool. Yeah. The Ace of Swords. Interesting. The Ace of Swords came out just as I was saying, I don't want anything heavy. I just want to have some fun. That's the truth. Okay. Let me see the Ace of Swords with the Fool. Could be communication, like they could be coming in to talk to you. Let me see Ace of Swords. We have the Hanged Man, Pisces, Major Arcana. And the Hanged Man is about having a different perspective. But again, I feel like this person is cutting themselves free of holding back and jumping towards you with that Fool energy. No more holding back. It's like they've had a shift in their perspective here. Now, maybe they think they've been a fool because we have this Five of Cups in the heart. Let me see. The Seven of Swords. Air energy, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This person played stupid games with your heart. The Seven of Swords is all about hidden strategies. And again, I just want what I want, what I want. And look at underneath of that fox, Cancer. There's an Ace of Swords, which we saw on their mind. They're not going to tell you how they feel. Not for real. That fox has one eye open, and he's like, if you come any closer to the truth, I will cut you. Not actually, but you know what I'm saying. A protected truth. But I do think they feel sad about this. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Judgment. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. And again, I feel like they want to rise up out of the heaviness and just play. Just reinvent themselves. Let it all go. I don't know what happened in the past here. But judgment is about karmic justice as well. And with the Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, they're judging themselves for being so foolish. And they were. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. They could be again, here they come, like maybe crafting a message. Let's see. Yeah. Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles. They didn't give you enough. They didn't give you, there was no reciprocity. The King of Wands, fire energy, right? We've got the King of Wands overthinking things. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles to the Page of Wands. The King of Wands is the action taker, very, very passionate, but again, coming in here just wanting to play, a very physical energy, a very sexual energy. Okay. They could be working on the confidence to come forward with some kind of apology or offer. Let me see this Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let me see one more. The Queen of Swords has no trust. She's definitely been through a lot, seen a lot, often a divorcee. She's brilliant. She doesn't miss a trick. Let me see the Queen of Swords. Now, for some of you, Cancer, it could be, again, if you work with this person, that they find you incredibly attractive. The Page of Cups, getting my toe wet in the water possibility, flirty, crushy. Again, I'll say this person, there could be an age difference here. But they might want to apologize to you. You're coming in as the Queen of Swords energy. So you know what this person's all about. Let me see the Page of or the King of Pentacles, sorry, in the challenge. Like I said, I think they're showing up in the challenge. I think you're stressing about them, Cancer, because you understand what they're all about. We have the World, all of the fixed energies, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. The World is about the completion of a cycle. This could involve travel. We have the Star card. Aquarius is major arcana. The Star is about hope and healing. Comes in after a Tower. It's about wishes coming true. One more there. Why is the Star in the World in the challenge? Interesting. The Seven of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. And look at this butterfly in the Eight of Swords. I always say it's fully transformed, ready to leave that chrysalis or that cocoon. But look at the landscape below. It's looking rather perilous, right? It's looking rather scary. Again, I think they're afraid if they come towards you that you won't be in any kind of mood to play. But it's as if this person is refusing to undergo some kind of a transition, to undergo something that's going to make them a lot more committed in their own life. Let me see the Nine of Swords, because we have a lot of stress here. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, the game of love. Look what comes out, the Tower. And the Star is what's in the challenge. The Tower is the game changer. It's when all illusions drop away and the truth can actually be seen. The Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy, okay? One more there with the Nine of Swords. Let me see this Magician. We have Justice, Libra's major arcana. I think they feel really, really bad. Five of Cups for the actions that they've taken. And it's interesting, remember when I said that Judgment was a card about karmic justice, and we end with Justice. Magician, Tower, Nine of Swords. Let me see one more there. The Four of Pentacles, Earth energy. The Four of Pentacles is about stability, but it can also be about holding back. You see Justice in the Four of Pentacles, holding on to hope. Okay, let me go back to the pulp for 1 minute. Magician, the Tower, Nine of Swords, and Justice. One more there. They got themselves in the, I'll say they got themselves in this mess. Now we have the Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer energy. The Two of Cups is soulmate energy. It is my heart to heart and eye to eye card. See, with Justice, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. I think that, again, they're afraid they played stupid games with a soulmate. They did the wrong thing here. Yeah, they did. The Page of Swords, and then I see the Empress, Venus energy. The Empress is divine feminine, and Page of Swords, keeping an eye on you, wanting to communicate to you. But I still feel, do they feel bad about this? What happened in the past? What happened? We have the sun, Leo's major arcana. Something could have been illuminated to you. You could have seen the truth about this person. One more. Yeah. Oh, man. We have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Interesting, with all that fog out the window. The Seven of Cups, I mean, this person could have had a lot of different options. There could have been flirtations in the workplace, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. But nevertheless, they left you feeling confused, and now they feel really bad about it. And they're also becoming aware that they lost out on something that could be incredibly unique. How do you feel? Actually, let's go back to the wild unknown for a minute. How do you feel, Cancer? The Hermit, Virgo's major arcana. I don't think you want anything to do with them. Let me see. The Hermit. Again. I just think this person's in a lot of regret. You knew what this connection was, and they were playing games with your heart. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, and they've been judged for it. I feel like they're judging themselves for it. The Hermit with that Virgo energy can be that kind of. One more. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to come in with that Ace of Pentacles now and be like, can we try again? They're feeling a sense of lack. Look at that sad rose there. It's not getting enough nutrients to bloom, and they have their eye on the sun, which is you. They're feeling the lack of you. What did they do? What did they do? Let me grab the lights here. What did they do? Boy, these cards. This person has a lot of energy. What did they do? Seven of Wands. Did they ignore you? They could have blocked you out because they were playing games here. Let's have another one. And now they feel bad about it. What did they do? They blocked out the Empress. Feel bad. And the potential chance at everything. The Ten of Cups. I always say the Ten of Cups is self-defined, whatever that means to you. It's the whole picture of love. What did they do? What did they do? Ten of Wands, yeah. Whatever they did, it caused them a massive burden. Fool. Remember the Ten of Wands tried to come out with the Fool before? They wanted to play. They wanted to have situations, King of Pentacles in the Challenge, that have no meaning, that have no commitment behind them. And now with the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Seven of Wands, they're like, yeah, I did it to myself. One more. What did they do? And then we'll go to the blue deck. Justice in the reverse. They were unfair. And we have Justice in the upright over here. All right. They're hoping to turn it around. Let me see, what else do we have for Cancer from the blue deck? Victory. Okay. We have action. There's that Aries, that Mars energy. Woman holding a coin. King of Pentacles there. Victory. Okay. Let's have one more for Cancer. The Angel of Love, healing. One more. I mean, they might be seeing you that way. Yeah, look at this. We have the Thinking Man and the Angel of Love and Victory and Woman holding a coin. I feel like they are now coming in, Ace of Pentacles, with an offer of stability for you. And you're going to have to trust that they're done with their playful ways, that they're done with their mind games, that they're done with Seven of Swords in their heart, fooling around. Okay. Let's get a message from them to you. What do we have? I'm only going to take that one. I was your distraction. Who was the distraction? I feel you even when we are separated. I took you in the wrong way. I think that means that they thought this was a game and it's not. It was that you're the Empress. You were the Two of Cups. And my life is upside down. This has been coming up for a lot of people, and we do have the Tower here. Let's do one more. I regret hurting you, and I did lie to you. They did. They know. We know that they did, and I just got incredibly emotional. All right. What else? I'm being called to get one more card for you. How do you feel, Cancer? How do you feel about this person? They regret hurting you. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is definitely you, Cancer, very intuitive. And I don't think you're willing to speak to this person. I think you already know all of this, and you're keeping your silence. All right, Cancer. Let's do a fairy tale oracle for you. I've been playing with these lately. Look at this. I cannot keep these readings short. I'm so sorry, Cancer. Okay. From the fairy tale oracle for Cancer. Healing tears, cathartic release. They played games with an Empress. Bad idea. One more. And then we have ladder of hair, spiritual ascension. And this could have been definitely part of your growth, Cancer. Definitely with a broken heart like that. Okay, let's close it off for you with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, so please take them only as they resonate. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. All I see is regrets and games in their heart. And they're saying, trust what you feel, Cancer, not what you see. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Yeah. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. One more. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Nine of Swords in the Tower there, right? Last one. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Cancer, there could be somebody new coming in for you. Somebody who's going to show you that you're worth more than mind games, that you're worth more than this player energy. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I love you guys. I'll see you soon, my friends. Namaste.